Hello, stranger. It's been a minute since we last kicked. By the way,
Assalamu alaikum. Hello, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new, welcome. My name is Paige. My friends and family call me P. So as y'all can tell by the title, today I will be doing life lessons learned in 2022 as we are approaching the end of the year. Tonight, because it's almost midnight, it's the 24th, so we're coming. The year is pretty much over. And I wanted to do this because I talked about it in my life update video about how this hoodie is so big on me. All my hoodies are really big, honestly. Like, I'm just swimming. But I talked about how I am not the same person that I was at the beginning of 2022. Like, where I am in my life, mentally, physically, just everything. Like, I'm not the same person. And I just wanted to share a few key things. Like, this is probably the major things that everything that I learned this year that is the reason that I've changed so much. Because I want everybody, like I did a 180. I want everybody to experience this kind of change because it's helping me become the person I'm meant to be and shaping me in like really good ways. So like, yeah. I hope the tips that I share are helpful for you guys as well. I just want y'all to know that, like, apply it. Like, hearing it, understanding, good, great, but you also need to apply the things that you retain and learn. But the first thing I want to start with is, I think I'm going to start with advice. So something I learned this year and that I've been applying this year, my baby sleep, and that I've been applying this year is being mindful of who you go to for advice, being mindful of who you ask for advice from, because, excuse me, I'm still a little sick. Because you shouldn't go to everybody for advice for everything. It's just, no. If that person has never been in the situation that you're asking for advice about, has no knowledge about that situation, or you wouldn't want to trade lives with them, don't ask them for advice. And I know it's like, what? Like, what do you even mean by that, bro? I'm so serious. I'm being so legitimately serious. Like, I don't even ask my mom for advice. And when you get real, sometimes it hurt people's feelings. But I don't want to trade lives with her. She has not been in most of the situations that I have like questions for advice from about, or that I need advice about. In certain situations, yes, I will go to her and I'll ask because I know she has knowledge and experience with that topic. But if she don't, I'm cool. You know what I mean? Like, I'm serious, because you can become misguided, you can become discouraged, going to the wrong people for advice or going to the wrong people to talk about something because they don't know what's going on for real. Like, their brains aren't where they really need to be for you to gain the proper knowledge or the proper advice needed. I'm serious though, like, that's a big one. Don't sleep on that advice, John, bro. I'm so serious, because when you compare advice from somebody that don't know nothing about what you asking advice from somebody that really know what's up and in the situation, that made it out of the situation successfully and happily and all that type of stuff, and you look at advice, you're gonna be like, that's how you gonna be looking, because it's just like, you gotta be for real. All right, so advice was my first one, being mindful of who you go to advice for. My second thing is going to be understanding you are your worst enemy. You are the only person holding you back. You are the reason that you're not where you want to be today. Kind of hurt, didn't it? It does hurt, but what should bring you happiness and comfort is understanding that, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. And understanding that you being the reason that you're not where you want to be understanding that is meaning that you're the one that can get you where you want to be. All you gotta do is get up. That's all you gotta do. All you gotta do is get up, stop BSing, and apply yourself, and stay consistent, and stop just talking about it and going and being about it. Cause you feeling the way about everybody else running it up, living a life, elevating, excelling. You're not putting in no work that they putting in. They getting up every day and applying themselves to get to what they want, and think it's just gonna get handed to you, bro? No, that's not how it work out here. That's really not how it work out here. People on the gram and stuff, they make it seem dandy and like it's light work and all this other stuff. No, love, it's not. It's not. You need to get up and apply yourself, and you need to fall in love with your journey. Oh my gosh, and stop getting so caught up in everybody else and just worry about yourself. Worry about you and what you need to do and how you can become the best you. Don't worry about nobody else, bro. Because as I said before, you're the one that can get you where you want to be, and you are the reason for where you are now. Okay? And that can be good or bad about you being the reason for where you are now. Okay? But seriously, you can't blame where you are in your life on anybody but you. Okay? I know. So with that, you being responsible for everything going on in your life, and if you want to change it or elevate it, something super duper uber big, and which I think is the reason why I am a different person, your surroundings. Me, personally, I had a whole change in my surroundings. I moved out of the city. I'm from Philadelphia, if you can't tell by how I talk and how I carry myself, but I'm from Philadelphia and I moved to Georgia. Completely different environment. It's nothing to really get caught up in. Like, it's real easy to get caught up in the mix back at home. Like, and I'm not even a mixy person, being outside, going to parties, none of that, but just getting caught up in doing stuff that's taking you away from what you're trying to get closer to, well, taking you away from your goals. And it could seem like, well, I'm just going out with my friends. It's not that deep. You going out with your friends and you spending money that you don't need to be spending, doing stuff you don't need to be doing. Now you up late, you don't want to go to work in the morning. Think about calling out from the moment you knew you was going out with your friends. Like, it's stuff like that. Or you going out to eat with your friends, but you could apply that time to studying. Or you could apply that time to working out or drawing up business plans. Like, it may seem so minute, but that stuff, it start piling up and it add up, and next thing you know, a month went by, 3 months went by, half a year done gone by, now a whole year done gone by, and you in the same place because you're not realizing how much your surroundings affect you and how much they're holding you back. You just think it's regular and it's normal. That's also because the people around you may not be moving at a fast pace neither. I feel like when you keep people around that are really on their stuff, it motivates you to be on your stuff. You're like, dang, like, man's over there getting it. Like, they getting it. I'm trying to get like you. Like, that's something I will say now. Like, all the people around me, we get into it. We are. Shout out to the gang, man. Shout out to the gang. Shout out to the gang. Everybody is on their own journey, but we all have a goal that we like set to, and we really running it up. Oh my gosh, shout out to y'all. It's a few of us. I'm sitting here trying to think of everybody. Yeah, and I appreciate having people like that in my life. So that's something else. Your surroundings deals with your physical surroundings, but as well as the people that you keep around. So sometimes you just need to change your actual physical surroundings. I feel like when people talk about moving out of Philly, I be like, yeah, do it. Like, you might be bored and stuff like that, but for me personally, I was just able to lock in super hard with myself and super hard with the things that I wanted to do, and not having any distractions or anything to pull me off track or pull me off course. So yeah, but people surrounding wise, that really makes or break you. How you think, what you think is acceptable, like how you act, all that type of stuff. Like I was saying about being motivated and being on your stuff. If people around you are on bullshit, you're gonna be on bullshit because you're gonna think that it's okay. Excuse my language, I'm sorry. But it's the truth. People around you on BS, you're gonna think it's acceptable because there's nobody around saying, yo, this dirty. This not it. It's not okay. We don't need to, I'm old. We don't need to do this to have fun, or there's no reason that we shouldn't have done nothing of some type of progress in some point in our lives in the last 4 days.
I might tell you a joke, but I'll never tell you
Telling you.
a lie. I'm telling you.
I might tell you a joke.
Surroundings is like really big. You need to start looking at people. Like, do you motivate me in any way? Do you bring me happiness? Do I see you being a lifelong friend? Or this person, if it's a relationship, do I see you long term in my life? Do I see you elevating in your own life? Not regarding me or anything that has to do with me. Do I see you elevating on your own timing? Yeah, like the type of head they got. But I feel like all of those other answers will let you know their mindset. People's mindsets be basura. Oh my gosh. I hate a terrible mindset. Like, that's the fastest way to get rid of me, man. Like, the way people think sometimes is just crazy. But yeah, being mindful of all of those things. I hope I don't sound like I'm just rambling, and I hope it makes sense. Because please keep in mind, please be mindful of the type of people that you keep around, that you keep as company. Please be mindful of that. So with surroundings and people, yeah, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to talk about understanding that the only person that you really need, not even person, but the only thing that you need is Allah, subhanahu wa ta'ala, or God. That helped me a lot. Understanding that all I need is God. Like, I don't need to worry about people at all, because Allah got me through everything. He got me. And in that, it helped me better understand and to know, like, when it's time to let go of some people, or when it's time to let go of certain situations, and knowing when to be selfish with yourself, and knowing when it's best to walk away. And like, hey, you know, that's not really benefiting me anymore. I don't really need to do that. I shouldn't be around this or be around them, or whatever the case may be. Like, finding comfort in knowing that all I need is Allah made it easier for me to leave situations or see things for what they really are. Because when you really understand something, it's really hard for something to try to like get in that view. It's like kind of like you got blockers on, like blinders. It's like, I understand I only need Allah. So I don't want to be around you. I don't want to be in your life. Okay, bye. I got Allah. I got Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Like, I don't need you. I'm not stressing about your input or whatever you got going on in your life. Like, I'm good, bro. And without Allah, honestly, everything is gonna crumble, girl. I'm just being real. I'm here to be real with you. That's the reason I'm here. I'm here to be real with you. Literally, everything will crumble without Allah. So pray, turn to Him, and honestly, things gonna lock in. Like, I started asking Allah to remove the people that don't need to be around me. Child. Child, it get crazy. Like, it get crazy when you really start asking for things from God, and you ask and you shall receive. So yeah, so knowing that you don't need anyone but Allah helps you with knowing when to let go and knowing when to put you first and being selfish. Because you got to do that. You got to be selfish, and you got to know when to put you first to excel and to move forward. Like, I'm so serious. You can't be putting everybody and their mama around you first and expect you to achieve at the pace that you want to achieve. Like, you're not even prioritizing yourself. Be for real. Be so for real. You gotta prioritize yourself if you want to be great, if you want to reach your goals. Because if not, please, you're either gonna remain stagnant or progress at a very slow rate because you're worried about things that don't even need your energy. And then the last thing I wanted to touch on is going to be understanding, because I talked about like surroundings and how you gotta get rid of some people sometimes. It is okay to not have anybody. It is so fine. Like, being comfortable and understanding that all you need is Allah. It is perfectly fine to not have a lot of people around you, and honestly, I recommend it. I recommend having a small circle, a small group of friends, small group of family that you can trust and that's very close to you. Because me personally, I'm not very close to my actual like blood family. That's like my family. I'm not close to them. I have some cousins. We're not even blood related, but you know, we locked in, and I have a few other friends, and those are my friends. In high school, I used to be a big people person. If you knew me in high school, you knew that. Like, I wasn't butt buddies with everybody, but I was cool with everybody. Like, even now, if you look through my phone, like, I got everybody's number from high school because that's who I was. But when you grow up, you realize, like, it's not needed at all. Because as I was talking about before, being mindful of the kind of people that you have around. Like, all these people are not needed if they all duds for real. Y'all all duds. And you're not even on nothing. Y'all not really, you feel me? Like, no. I definitely recommend having a small circle, bro. A small circle that has defined goals, great motivation within themselves, they're driven, and they're open-minded people. Those are the kind of people that you need to keep around. You don't need small-minded people that can't handle your big ideas. You don't need people, you don't need haters neither. That's another reason why I feel like you should keep a small circle, because envy is so real. Envy is so real. People can make it seem like they're happy for you when they're really hating and they really want it to be them. And in that, they can inflict the evil eye. And if you know about the evil eye, and I don't really want to try to give a whole description of the evil eye, but it's kind of like praying on somebody's downfall. Literally. It's like praying on somebody's downfall. So that's another reason why I don't do big circles. I don't have a lot of people in my business at all. And actually, I'll add that too. Don't let social media play a big part in anything that you got going on. If you need to, take a break from social media. I recommend it. I'm still on a break from Instagram because it really can get to you. Like, it can get to your head about your progress and where you are in your life and stuff like that. So don't let social media and everybody else's rate of progress get to you about your own journey and your own rate of progress, because that ish don't matter. Okay, you are your own journey. Fall in love with your own journey. Don't be worried about what these people think and what they doing, and just lock in with yourself. But yeah, I think those are the main lessons that I've learned in 2022. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and turn on the post notification bell. And let me know what else y'all want to see from me. Because I got some video ideas coming. I'm going to do like a drop a week, I think, at this point. And if we start getting more ideas, then I'll start upping my drops. Might pick out a set date in the week. I do not know yet. But right now, I'm just sticking to one drop a week. But yeah, y'all, I really hope y'all enjoyed it. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and turn on that post notification bell. Assalamu alaikum. Bye, guys.